Hello, Elevation, and welcome back this fall. We're entering into this fall season together, and for many of us, this time of year feels like a new year or the turning of a page. The last couple of Sundays, as we have gathered together as a community at 22 Willow, it has felt a bit like a homecoming after so many of us had been away over the summer months. And seeing so many new folks joining together with us is also so encouraging. As I have returned to work over the last few months, it has truly been such a joy to see the ways that our community continues to step even deeper into this vision that we've collectively discerned together, one of open hands, diverse voices, and reimagined church. I've heard many reflections from community members and those who have been involved in leadership over the last few years, as well as from our current board, at our meeting on last Sunday evening about the beautiful community that we see the Spirit forming here at Elevation. We are stepping into this fall with a tremendous sense of gratitude and anticipation.
On my way home a couple Sundays ago, I was really reflecting on what it meant to be a part of this community, and seeing all of the faces in the full sanctuary was really eye-opening for me. And me and my wife were walking home, and I just got really excited and really giddy. And if you know anything about me, I just get really excited, and I kind of don't really know where to put my energy. And so I continued to talk to my wife about how excited I am to be in this community of diverse perspectives, all collectively trying to figure out what it means to follow Jesus and who Jesus is, and to lean on each other in community. And so seeing a large amount of you in the sanctuary was very life-giving for me personally. And so because we know there are so many ways there's so many people finding their way into our community, we want to take this opportunity to introduce to you some of the few people that are on our team, so you kind of know who you can look for and who you can connect with. And so for our staff, we have Sue. She's the administrative coordinator. She supports the board, finance committee, and other teams with administration support. She onboards new folks to our community, getting them connected to Planning Center and our neighbors groups. Carl is our teams and communications coordinator. All communication, anything, emails, graphic design, website, social media, all the communications, Carl's your guy. He coordinates our Sunday morning teams, and if you want to get involved with a team, Carl's your first point of contact. David is our children's ministry coordinator. He works with our incredible team of volunteers to coordinate and lead our Kids Quest programs. He also facilitates the training and maintenance of our Vulnerable Individuals Protection Plan, VIPP. And then there's Jonathan and Heidi. They are our youth ministry coordinators. They plan, coordinate, and run the weekly youth program on Thursday evenings, along with a team of dedicated leaders. They also run junior youth discussion times on Sunday mornings, youth events providing service and relationship building opportunities for the youth out in our broader community. And this is Melissa. She is a co-lead pastor and does anything around pastoring and caring for our community. She does a wonderful job.
And I would like to introduce our board. So first of all, this is Tyler, and Tyler and Larissa share the role of chair on our board. So they are the co-chairs of our board. They have jumped into that role earlier this year and have just done a fantastic job. We're so thankful for their work. We also have Anna on our board. Anna is our treasurer. Laura Kingston, there's a lot of Lauras around here, so Laura Kingston is our secretary on our board. And then Linda and Steve are both ministry liaison, kind of coordinate communication and support to our ministry team leaders. And so this board, if you haven't been around for a while, you may not know that this board is all new. They jumped in kind of at the end of our transition season earlier this year, and they are carrying this vision forward as a community, and we're so thankful for them. You can reach out to the board at boardchairs@elevationwaterloo.org, and they will definitely get in touch with you. So if you're here on a Sunday morning, you'll notice that these are not necessarily the only or even the primary faces that you'll see up front. We have a teaching team and a worship team that are made up of several voices from our community. We have many people providing spaces for our kids and youth, welcoming at the doors, setting out the coffee and refreshments, praying with one another, running all of the tech, coordinating our justice-focused work through our mission and journey teams, and coordinating neighbors groups and other community connections.
And then, of course, we all know that there's so much of our learning and growth is formed through the conversations that happen around our discussion tables on Sunday mornings as we engage with service and learning opportunities together and as we eat meals together in our neighbors groups across the region. We'd have to put up an enormous collage of every one of your faces in order to get a real picture of the people who make up this community. But for the purpose of knowing who to contact, if you have any questions, we'll just start with those that we've introduced earlier in this video.
So as we move into the fall, the best way to stay connected with what is going on is to make sure that you're on our weekly email list, as well as downloading the Church Center app, where you can find information about and register for events. And if you're not yet part of a neighbors group, we would love to get you connected. Our first Neighbors Sunday this fall is coming up at the end of the month. It's the last Sunday of the month. Please reach out to Sue or Carl if you need assistance with getting connected to any of these things.
Keep your eyes and ears open as our board and committee will continue to have documents for your feedback and affirmation this fall. Some of the pieces that we and our teams are continuing to work on include our updated bylaws, our membership definition and process, the reimagining of our missions teams, including our partners, our plans and dreams for our children's ministry, and so much more. Thank you for continuing to be a part of the community that is being formed here at Elevation. Although there is still work to be done, it feels so hopeful to be settling in and living into the next season of our community life together.
Yes. Thanks, Elevation. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
soon.